Oh my goodness, are those boxes? They're boxes. Oh, I can't decide what key I use if I do that. That's stupid. Because I have some of these that are tradable, and some of them that aren't. The majority of which aren't. But we're gonna see what we can get. And hopefully something cool. We're kind of shooting for a detective, not gonna lie. A deck vet would be like, litmus, but I mainly want the detective a little bit. Especially if it's like Cold Cosmos or something. Alright, let's go cleanse. What are we cleansing with? We got some of this, I guess. That's a pretty good cleanse, it's a hat. We got beta a little bit, so we feel a bit of a tingle on that one. Like, oh, maybe this is unusual, kind of like that. Gross. Yeah, most of this came from SCM selling, obviously. I kind of explained that before, that I just kind of do a bunch of that. I get a bunch of trash CS shit, sell it. Usually on the alt. I usually deal with that on the alt, but I combined a bunch of stuff. Mainly because the reason I do that on the alt is because it looks ugly to have all that trash just sitting in your inventory, and I don't get around to it like ever. But lately I've been really good about it. Like, back 4 or 5 months ago, a couple thousand items in TF2 and CSGO just lying there, not on the SCM. Like I was planning to do. But now I kind of just I take care of them when I get them, which is what I should do in the first place. We haven't even seen a coat yet, actually. I think not back coat, but the soldier coat. The chaser. But we're looking for the detective, the one that wears said coat. And when he's wearing that coat, he's gonna look mighty fine. With his Cold Cosmos effect above that detective hat head. You know? I mean, I guess I'd take a soda cap or the other thing. I don't know what the other thing's name is, but I literally have a buy order for this one right here. Thank you. Headbanger. Thank you. That was really helpful, actually. The headbanger. I have a buy order for one with the weird twirly effect that I've gotten a bunch. Because, it looks good with Distant Dream, and I have a Distant Dream demo misc. Might as well get one for just to have it. I'm never gonna really use it too much, because I have my Knife Storm Fro. Like, why would I not just use that? As is, the Fro is my favorite demo hat in existence, and I have it in Knife Storm, which is it's. Bro, we gonna have a talk. Like, we on an unusual drought right now, technically speaking. I mean, we're like 40 keys dry. I don't know. We're an amount of keys dry total between all my unboxings, right? I don't want to see the bad luck charm being that exact thing. Because that means that we're going to get unusual taunts, not unusual rates, and not unusual detectives or deck vets. We're looking for unusual rates, deck vets, detectives, primarily. However, I will take any god tier unusual. Like god tier effect, that is. Not god tier, like the hats aren't god tier. Oh, honestly, the scout, so the throttle head, very... Cut me off fucking mid-sentence, why don't you? So the throttle head, I'm very surprised to see that. It's pretty well received. I really like the skin. Or the skin. The hat. Love the hat, actually. I think it's a really good hat. Very surprised to see that it's so well received, but at the same time so cheap. Like, people like it a lot. But it still is just... I know it's because of availability and everything like that. But, like, it's surprising to me that, like, people are willing to sell it that low. Or not that low. That people are willing to highball the higher tier effects, but lowball the low tier effects as hard as they're doing. Like, the gap in the market is ridiculous. Like, the Flames want 200, practically no exception right now. Cold Cosmos wants, I think, like 230 or something like that, something really high. That's fact new. Yeah, it's not good regardless, but I mean, it's fact new. It's the best not good it could be, technically. But yeah. I don't know, it's like a whole thing. Like the lower spectrum, like DP, all that shit, because I have those, obviously. So I know about them. Sold the Dead Prez one for 11 keys, you know, like... And that was, like, on the high end. Now they're going for, like, 9, like, 0.5 to 10. So I got lucky and I sold it a little bit early. As stupid as that is. But, then you look at, like, the burning ones. Like, they are absolutely firm. Like, don't offer less than 150. Like, the Scorching is comparable, too. You're the only one we didn't unbox yet. And this is what we get? Planets? Bro, I would have kept you if you were any summer effect. I can't keep this. I'm so sad. I genuinely wanted a detective. You know, there's like maybe 10, 20 effects that I don't want to see on it. It's one of them. And 10, 20 effects out of the fact that this has like this added like 15 effects by itself means that, like, you know, I'm willing to see practically anything except for sprinkles. I hate that fucking effect, by the way. From this case on it as an unusual. Crustacean, fine. Like, Cosmos, fine. Or planets, not fine. Nuts and bolts I would have preferred. I like nuts and bolts more than planets, I'll say it. Bubbling's okay at best. I would have preferred it over planets, personally. Of course, we get the chaser after we get the detective unusual. I don't think that this is going to be worth this unboxing, though. It's the problem. We got about 50 keys. That's not getting 50 keys. That plus the taunt is not getting us to 50 keys. So we gotta get something else. Hopefully. But we got a purple unusual. I mean, it's cool. It's the only purple I didn't unbox yet, an unusual. Now we just need the soda cap, the headbanger, and the deck vet, and we've unboxed everything. Every single one of these hats, we would have unboxed in Unusual if we get those 3 things. I think it's tradable, too. Yeah, it was in the tradable keys. Of course it's tradable. If I didn't, you know, click the wrong case, that is. Taunt kills, that's not bad. But, like... I don't want to sound not appreciative, but I'm not appreciative. 100%. We've been chasing the detective for a couple fucking videos now. And by a couple, I mean like 6 or 7 specifically that I said I wanted it or the deck vet. It was comparable in quality of me wanting it to the deck vet. And we got planets. And we're not going to get another Unusual. So that planets has to earn us more than 50 keys because obviously these keys are worth more. We're definitely at a loss, but you know, at least we got the completion log or whatever. That's like a RuneScape thing, not a TF2 thing. Whatever. You really gonna bait me with a pink at the end? You could have been... You were the chosen one. You really were the chosen one. How could you do this to me? He betrayed my trust. I don't know. This genuinely feels like the top 10 anime betrayals, man. Like, actually. I'm speechless. I haven't gotten anything else. Like, how did we get the thing that we were specifically chasing but still be disappointed? Man, no!